What's up, everybody? It's Jesse with Jesse Tucker Boating. I'm here today at Fawcett Boat Supplies, and I came across two Yamaha 15s, one being the US version and one being the Enduro International version. And I wanted to go over some of the differences because they're not the same motor, and if you have an Enduro and you need to buy parts in the United States, it's gonna be tough. Nobody in the United States sells the parts. They basically all have to be ordered from the Caribbean or whoever will sell them to you the cheapest, closest, with the cheapest freight. So anyway, let's go over some of the differences. What we have here is a US version, 15 horsepower. This is a 2005. They made these up until 2008 in the United States, and the later versions are very difficult to come by and demand a very good price. If you notice, the shift handle is on the front of the Yamaha US version 15, where if we step over to the Enduro, we notice that the shift handle is on the side. If you look at the midsection, they also have a completely different shape. The Enduro definitely looks stout compared to the US version, but they're both very strong, very reliable. The US version is a cleaner burning motor. It's a 100-to-1 motor, where the Enduro most of the time is a 50-to-1 motor. Again, they're both great motors, but if I was in the islands, I needed a new motor, but I was coming back to the United States, you know, you have to think about the differences, because this Enduro is going to cost you double for anything you need. Everything is just going to be much more expensive, and it's going to be much more difficult to find somebody to work on them. That's another big issue, but it's a great motor, and you know, if you're going to be in the United States and you're looking for a two-stroke, try to find one of these late model version Yamaha 15s. The parts are half the price of the Enduro, and it's a very easy motor to work on. You know, I really like the carbureted motors when you're going outside the country, where you won't have the computer programming to, you know, hook up to an EFI. You know, simplicity is a beautiful thing. Two strokes do only have 1/3 the moving parts of four strokes, but they, you know, are much worse on fuel, typically at least 50% more fuel burn, and life expectancy isn't nearly as long. Typically, like 1,500 hours on a two-stroke is really as much as you're ever gonna see. I mean, there are cases of more, but four strokes, you know, and the larger Yamahas, I've seen 10,000 plus hours on commercial version boats. So anyway, I just wanted to make sure you knew the difference, because this is definitely an issue that a lot of people that buy engines in the United States come to us, and they just don't realize how much it's going to cost, and that it was truly a different Yamaha. So I hope you like this, and if you have any questions, you can always call me at 410-267-8681, extension 234, or email me, jtucker@fawcettboat.com. Have a great day, guys.